Helluva short. This is the last one, so hopefully I'll be on track as well. So this short is called, I'm not sure if I can actually say this word online because of YouTube purposes, but oh well. So it's called Whacked Off. I'm not sure what they're implying, but we'll see with the short as well. So without further ado, let's get into Whacked Off, shall we?
Are you sure you want me doing this job alone?
Oh,
was this on purpose?
Solo on this
Of course,
one.
Max. Me and Millie are going leeching.
Leech Man love me. Actually, because I've subscribed to VC Pop now, I've actually subscribed to their channel. And my mum, because I was looking at, because sometimes they have like promotional videos of their merchandise coming out. And my mum said, oh, I would love that hat as well. Because she saw it and went, oh, that's a cool hat. So yeah, so I hope it's still available. I might have to see that's still available. I might get it for my mum for Christmas maybe. I don't know, but it's a really cool hat. I would wear that hat as well. So I think it's really cool. Like I'm not like with merchandise, like I'm not like ooh but after my mum saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. So I'll see. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I'll see if that hat's still available. I don't know if it is, but I don't know. Oh. Because of the tie roof thing too. I'm not sure. I'll see. But I just think it's hilarious that Bliss is wearing that hat as well. It's hilarious. Good stuff there. And Miller's gonna be in this one? Leech! Obviously, Moxie's gonna do this solo. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I didn't think Millie would be in the short. Because of a bit of a spoiler, I won't say what it is, but if you haven't seen the Christmas episode, let's just say something's going on with Millie. That's all I'll say if you haven't seen the episode in advance. But yeah, it's interesting she's in the short, as well. So, yeah, I'm curious, because I haven't seen Millie for a while since the Hell's Bells one. So I'm curious to see, obviously, because this is a show we're not going to get what happens. Probably in the main episode we'll figure out what happens. With Millie, but this is just a short, like I said before, and like I said in my other video, I don't think the shorts are going to continue with the Hello Boss show. I think they're just like little silly shorts, to keep us occupied, or to react to as well. So I think it's really cool.
Disobeyed me. You disrespected me, and now one of my most trusted confidants is dead. Know where I went
this is
wrong.
the Mafia.
Tommy Two-Holes was a rat.
Situation. Okay, this is going to, hit the heart a bit, because Moxie obviously comes from a background of the Mafia as well. And it's interesting that they're parodying the Mafia, because I've seen a lot of Mafia stuff lately, like Early Beatability is dealing with the Mafia, with billionaires apparently. There was another Mafia thing as well recently that I'm watching. So yes, the Mafia has become more of a big thing as well, in like movies and streaming shows, which I think is very interesting. But they do it in different ways as well. Oh, I was gonna say Zootopia 2. Zootopia, the first Zootopia did it with that scene from the movie. I'll show you the scene if you haven't seen it.
Mr. Big, sir, this is a simple This is a simple misunderstanding.
You come here unannounced on the day my daughter is to be married.
Obviously, doing the Mafia parody of that, so I think it's really cool. So yeah, so there's been a couple of Mafia things I've seen like recently as well, prior to this as well.
The confidant is dead. I don't know where I went wrong in raising you. Tommy Two-Holes was a rat. You gotta believe me. I did what I had to do. For you. For this family. Don't give me that shit, Paulie. You never gave a...
They talk in their Italian accents or Mafia accents. And also The Simpsons parodying the Mafia. So there's a couple of, there's a couple of parodies that they're doing with the Mafia too. That Christian Angel?
Oh, great scary angel on the wall. I'm cat or something. I'm beseeching yous and all that junk. I needs to be free of my father.
It went down your... Oh my god, it went down your windpipe. Oh my god. Okay, that made me insanely uncomfortable, guys. I am terrified of spiders.
Hey, you sneezed. I heard it.
Verily, I am an angel. Boo.
Yes! I knew you was real. Now you gotta grant an angel wish, yeah?
Ooh.
I mean, look, you're an angel, right? I'm sure you know what it's like. After all, your dad's the big man, too.
Very well. I will help
Oh, Moxie, please don't. I know you have a soft spot because you're from the mafia, but please don't let your feelings, what's that saying? Don't let your feelings, be your guide, something like that. Because sometimes when your feelings take over, your judgment of the whole situation becomes worse. So please, Moxie, I know you're from the mafia, I've got a soft spot for this person, but don't get your feelings involved in a situation like this.
I already been talking to him.
Good. We shall have them help ye disappear. Nobody looketh for a dead man. Rams! What the fuck it was that? Those guys were supposed to help ye faketh your death. Ye weren't supposed to really get yourself murdered!
I know an angel sent me and that they'd be meeting the angel soon, and they just fucking lost it!
Okay. We can still salvage this. We needed a fake passport and a way out of the country.
I know I've been hard on you, but it's because I needed you to be ready for the day that is about to come.
Gonna take the
Listen to me,
role for him? Oh, that's so
I love you more
sweet.
than anything in this world. Family is everything. I know you've never...
Is that how it should have been?
Oh, this is great!
Moxie.
Hey, angel guy, say fuck it!
Moxie, you're breaking my heart. I can relate to this so much. Not that I'm from the mafia, but yeah, I can relate to this a lot, actually.
Whatever. You hear that shit? My old man's gonna be out of the way soon. I'm gonna be running the show.
Ye are supposed to be running away from a life of crime. We made it an angel deal.
You are the worst
said
son to do
anything
that.
like
Your
that.
dad was doing a
I thought I
good
was
thing
just
for
laying
you.
low while you
I
whacked him
swear to
up.
God, some kids are spoilt like that. Their parents do everything for them, and it's like, talk like bratty children, okay? Like billionaire children, they get everything and they're still not pleased with what they have. So, yeah, some kids are like that. It's interesting in the short because the dad's so loving and kind to his son, and the son is just like, can't even say a word, but the son is just really bad and really, not loving towards his father, and obviously his father cares about him. Every parent should be like that, but a lot of, parents aren't like that, and it's interesting that you can have a bratty kid but be a nice, kind person as a parent. It's an interesting situation to deal with, too.
Fish, killed his ass.
Ye have angered the angel!
Yep, It's gonna happen. Oh, I love the shadow work where he walked away. That was fantastic. I forgot to mention, I'll say it later on, but I'll just say it here. The animation style for the short is freaking amazing. They've updated the animation style a lot here, which I appreciate. I love that. Oh my god, they got a bigger budget this time around, I think, for this short. And you can kind of tell the animation style and, the silhouette, like even like it was sitting on behind the angel statue. You can kind of tell that they've amped the animation up, so I think that's really cool too. Oh, hey, it's Millie again.
Something wrong, hon? You barely touched your leech.
I think my dad is a giant piece of shit.
Huh? You all right?
I love the little
Always
place.
known
Reminds me
you
of like a
was a giant piece of
1950s style-esque, little house. Because in today's time, you see an old-fashioned, house. And nowadays it wouldn't be like that. But in the 1950s, houses were constructed a little bit differently. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen images, but I've seen a couple of 1950s shows that they just have a chair and a lamp and that's it. But nowadays you can have like every single furniture in one room technically. So I think it's really cool. But I love the style of the architect of their house. It looks really cool. And look at the sink. It's behind the table. Oh, so old-fashioned 1950s style here. I love it.
He's a mobster. I thought he had to be.
Moxie, you're breaking my heart in the short.
He didn't have to be.
I relate to so much. I get it. I understand. It's hard having a parent not loving you. My dad I don't say too much, but obviously my dad never really cared about me and my brother, just always cared about himself and, hasn't, done anything to benefit us. It's actually quite sad, to be honest, but we've dealt with it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. To have a parent that doesn't love you and stuff. And obviously we've got our mum and everything, but dad just never been there for us, like for anything at all. Like, yeah, there are stories I can say here, but I can't because it's YouTube, so I'll keep it under wraps here. But yeah, I can relate to this a lot. Good hug really helps. If you're upset, hug someone. Really helps. Oh, and also chocolate. Chocolate and hugging someone really helps you, okay? Like when I'm sad, my mum hugs me, and then sometimes when I'm sad, well, I used to. I'm not sure I do it anymore. When I'm sad, I usually get chocolate. And like my mum's like, go get some chocolate. I'm not sure if that helps for you, but hugging someone really helps you get your emotions out, and then get a piece of chocolate, like a block of chocolate out of the fridge. It always helps me. I'm not sure it helps you, but it's a coping mechanism, am I right? So that always helps me, having chocolate and then hugging someone. I know it's a weird scenario, but, whatever works for you, huh?
That does look really good, though.
Oh, that's sweet. We're going to go back and see what that picture is too, actually. Oh, that was a nice shot. That was so cute. That was really sweet. Aw.
That is fucking
Oh, we have an end credit scene. Oh, is this new? Hang on.
Not too big on Leech.
It is too. Oh, wow. Hey, if I get 4 million bucks, I'm in for it.
Is this the trophy leech?
Nah, I'm eating trophy Leech. The one I gave you is a little leaner. Let's her.
I'm a
Bleacher.
bleacher.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, I'm going to use that. I'm a bleacher. That's hilarious. They should have that tagline on a t-shirt or a hat. That's hilarious. Oh, hang on. We get a little frisky here. Hang on. Oh dang, you two, calm down. Oh my god. No wonder they're ahem, Okay guys, calm down. You're having dinner, have some love-making time later. Oh my god. Oh, that was so good. That was really, really good. Okay, that was so good. I'm going to go back and see what that image was, because I want to see. Okay, what's up there? We got an image of Millie and Moxie there. What's that picture frame? It's cut out apparently, or there's a shadow against it. I don't think this is a big spoiler or anything, but is that her sister Sally Mae? Maybe, because it does look like the silhouette looks like her. Or people are saying, is that a new character going to be in season 3 for Helluva? Because I think that's been confirmed, sort of. I haven't heard anything, but I think it's on the horizon, kind of. So is that a new character, maybe? I'm not sure. It looks like Millie and Sally Mae because of the silhouette of her sister. So we'll see what's going on there. New character, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, but those little Easter eggs are so cool, So that was whacked off the Helluva show. I really enjoyed this one. Oh my god, it was so good. It's up there with Hell's Bells. And we have Boo Boo, definitely for sure. I might overtop Hell's Bells a little bit because I love Millie and Moxie so much at this point. So yeah, so I like the short. I like how it's about the mafia. Like I said, I can relate to Moxie's situation a little bit because, as someone who doesn't have a dad, you probably feel the same way. I don't know. As someone who doesn't have a dad, it's really tough. Like growing up without a father figure is really tough, especially for my brother because we are the only 2 girls in the house as well. So it's me and my mom and then my brother. So he doesn't have a lot of male. He does have a lot of males he can lean on. Like, he's got, like, support carers and stuff, but he doesn't really have a father figure, kind of. You know how they say you need a female to have a mom, and they need a male for a dad? That's basically about it. But sometimes it's not always that way. Sometimes you live with your dad, sometimes you live with your mom. So it depends. But, having a mother figure and a father figure is so important to so many kids these days, and I hope you guys have that too in some capacity as well. But yeah, as someone who didn't grow up with a father, it's been really tough. Yeah, I think, because I think this was like a really, really long time ago when I was really, really little, they divorced, and, there's some things I can't repeat here, but I've heard stories, let's just say that, and it's a really hard situation. I did all sorts of talks a while ago. I had to be discreet about it. It was a while ago. I did confront my father on a couple of things that he did that I've seen because I used to go to my dad's a lot when I was a lot younger. I hated going. I didn't want to go, but at that time it was kind of the law to see your parents. Like when you get older, it's a bit different, but at that time it was just like you had to see him. We hated going though. It was awful. Like, there'll be times like when for example, like when we would get sick, he wouldn't give us medicine. Like when you're sick, you have to have medicine, right? So you don't really care for us he's not really the loving, touching type. As well to a degree. So there are times like it would be very hot summer days and he would just have one particular fan in one area of the house and it'd be freaking hot. I'm like, this is terrible. I would tell my mom, like, what? Yeah, the treatment of, dad is really, really bad. Like, it wasn't, like, awful, but I just remember times because my dad does have a temper. And my brother, who's severely autistic, he doesn't really cope with that very well. And it would always, like, get angry at him and yell at him back. But my brother can't help the way he is. So there'd be really tough times when it comes to that. Because, it's hard to say. I've always been treated like the favoritism of the child, the golden child, as I say, if you've heard that saying before. And it was really tough, to see my brother go through that, who was severely autistic at the time, still is today, hasn't changed. But, his progress, he talks a little bit sometimes. He's come a long way since then, but yeah, I just remember times that my dad was very, I wouldn't say the word cruel, but it kind of, looks that way, right? So, so I confronted my father on a couple of things, what he did and stuff, and it was actually really good. It's actually therapeutic to get stuff out. I had that stuck in my system for, like, ages because I kept it in all this time. And I know what he did still. He may not believe it, but I know what he did still, and it's just... it's awful. So I know how Moxie feels because, coming from a situation like that, it's very hard. And obviously, if you've seen the episode with Moxie and his dad, they don't get along either, so I can relate to that as well. But but really cute shot. I like the ending on the shot. That was so cool. Dude, I wish they had more of that, and credit stuff. Because it really helps. Like, I really like the extended story of them as well. So speaking of Millie, let's just say she's expecting. That's all I'll say here. But someone said, because, I went on the Helluva Boss website and some people talk and like, oh, maybe she'll get an abortion because, she's kind of, expecting. I'm like, I don't know if they'll put that in the show because an abortion, like, there was talks about, like, a while ago, like, James Corden talked about it and then other people talked about the abortion as well. Like, it's really bad to get an abortion. Sort of, like, I can't relate because I'm not, not there. But if you are, doing that, it's really, really bad. It's really awful. I don't know a lot about that. But, they were talking about it a while ago saying that, you can do that. And I don't know if they want to, push the brakes on that and, make that a thing. Like, they could do whatever they want. Sure, it's an adult show, but I don't think they should go there. Like, maybe, I don't know. Well, we'll see what they come up with. Maybe there's, like, different ways. But I don't think getting rid of a, baby or getting an abortion for a show like this is a great idea. So we'll see. Maybe she gives the baby up. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen. These are just speculations. But, yeah, but I don't think they would show that in an adult show because there's a lot of people that are very sensitive to that subject and especially women, I don't know if a lot of women done that or not, but, it's really awful thing to do. Like, if you're, I guess I'll say here, I can't relate to this, but I guess if you don't want it, then don't want it. But if you do want it, it's a different story. So, yeah. That's all I'll say there. But we'll see what they decide to do with this as well. So that's all got time, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to Miller's Mix video, guys.